Hello everybody, Bob6983 here, and we are back for some more Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. In the last episode, we realistically just got over here to Slateport. We fought the trainers at the, entrance of this area. And in this episode, we are going to be exploring a little bit of Slateport, and then, fingers crossed, moving on. First off, over here, this is the Pokemon fan club, I think president, something like that. I'm the chairman of the Pokemon fan club. Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, my pedigree. Oh, I am a really good person. I love, being a fan of Pokemon. And then he's like, oh, by the way, let me look at your Pokemon. And then he's like, you need some work, buddy. Bye. Yeah. He's talking about Pokeblocks. We cannot do that until we get near like the end of the main game, so yeah, nothing you can really do about that. However, this lady, I believe, this lady or someone on the far right. Okay, it is you. She gives you the Soothe Bell. This is a item that you use for making your friendliness for a Pokemon better. I guess just grow much faster than it would normally. So for instance, with Golbat. Oh, I guess this person as well. If you have a Frou-Frou from Pokemon X and Y, she will change its outfit, or I guess its hairstyle. I don't have a Frou-Frou though, so I'm good. But as I was saying, Pokemon like Golbat that need evolution via friendship, or Eevee, I don't know if you would ever have one right now. If you trade one in, I guess maybe from X and Y. Or if you get it in the post-game, which, yes, you can get Eevee in the post-game. I guess there you go. You put the Soothe Bell on a Pokemon, there you go, bada bing, bada boom, your problems are solved. But, yeah, that is what the Soothe Bell's for. No other real purpose for it. This is like the flea market type scenario. Ooh, this is the first instance of one of these. This is the Alakazam. If you have... Oh, that's right. I apologize. In Dewford Tunnel, you can go catch an Abra. I think maybe near Rustboro as well you can catch one. But I want to say most likely you can just catch one in Dewford. You can catch an Abra, it evolves into Kadabra, and then from Kadabra you gotta trade it with someone else to evolve it into Alakazam. This is the Alakazam, the Mega Stone for Alakazam. So if you have an Alakazam, consider yourself lucky. This is where you get that, the Mega Stone for Alakazam. We'll get into Mega Stones later, when we can show them off. But yeah, that's, I guess, there you go, if you wanted to look for that. What do you sell? Do you sell like... Oh yeah, you give ribbons, I think. You sell stuff for... Yeah, I figured as much. This is the guy that... Well, not specifically the guy I was talking about. The items I was talking about that increase, I believe, your EVs. So, there you go. Incenses are interesting to say the least. Increases water type attacks. Makes it so that Pokemon that are attacking you miss more often. Increases grass type attacks. If you're out in the wild, prevents Pokemon from running into you as often. Rock, same thing as Sea Incense and Rose Incense. You get the gist. They always have something of some little gimmick. Wave Incense is kind of weird. Some of these have additional effects, like I want to say the full incense you can give to Snorlax to whenever Snorlax is being bred. It can have a Munchlax as a baby, I think. There's some Pokemon that are like that. I think Badoo and Sudowoodo is maybe something like that, but this would be nice. But I think maybe Surskit would already get this, but I'll get it regardless. But yeah, I guess if you want to look into that, there you go. That's where the incenses are sold. I'm going to go talk to the person at the very bottom over here really quickly, and then we'll be out of here. Okay, so these two, I guess, I assume they're for the secret bases. We're not going to really get into that too much. There's maybe like two things that I realistically want to talk about with secret bases, but that's about it. You are not the person I want to talk to. I still can't believe that. that meme blew up as much as it did. Captain Stern, that's your name. Buddy boy lied on his resume. Bro doesn't even know how to do his job. He's like, oh, what does this dude Hickey do? What is it? Yeah. Oh, you aren't Captain Stern. You're just the one who lied about his resume. Okay, cool. Nothing else realistically that we can do here. So let's go ahead and go over to the museum now that it's cleared up. And yes, you still gotta pay. Museum staff are like, oh yeah, hey, it ain't cheap, so you gotta pay a little bit. Thank you. I'm gonna see if I can put Surskit up in the front, or I guess Majora. Let me just check really quickly. Which one is better for you? Special attack is definitely better for you. I never checked your nature, which is a shame. You can honestly tell a Pokemon's nature, or I guess what the nature does on this screen. It's really, really hard to see, but if you can zoom in, I guess, really quickly, or if you can just draw your attention to the attack and defense, you can tell that the red one has the tiniest hue of red in there, and the defense has the tiniest hue of blue in there, which means that this is a nature that increases attack and decreases defense. The blue one is usually the one, not usually, always the one that has the that stat lowered, and the red one's always the one with the stat raised. So same with these two. They both have the same nature. They both have lonely nature. Okay. You have neutral nature. You have an increase in defense and decrease in speed. If you have a nature, it's usually always recommended, don't get a nature that decreases your speed. I was taught this by someone that if you have to have a nature, have one that doesn't decrease speed. Excuse me for a moment as I drop my DS pen. There we go. But yeah. And Goldeen has a neutral nature. That's fine. It's a little disappointing that Majora has a nature that isn't really too good for it, because Masquerain ends up being a special attacker. Thank you. Originally, the one that gave you this TM was the grunt that was over here in Emerald, but that's changed, I believe, at least. Anyways, really quickly, no, not Echoed Voice. We're gonna teach Struggle Bug to Majora. Yeah. We're gonna teach it Struggle Bug. And we're gonna get rid of I don't want to get rid of Sweet Scent just yet. That way it can hoard encounter still, because that's really nice to have. I guess I'll keep Water Sport on you. Quick attack. I don't just want to have two bug type moves is the problem. Screw it. We'll get rid of Fellstinger. We don't really need Fellstinger, since you aren't really a physical attacker. This will just be better for you. I'm assuming though that Surskit would have gotten it eventually, so I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and give Surskit a Oran Berry though, because we don't really want that. Also, let me go ahead and grab our Zigzagoon's item. Thank you for the potion. I have no idea what move. Never mind. I was gonna say I have no idea what move the Zigzagoon has, but it's cut. Hello, Captain Stern. Yes. True. Hold up a moment. We'll be taking those. True. It's Team Aqua, my favorite antagonist team in all of Pokemon. I think, yeah, realistically, yeah, Team Aqua is my favorite, but the second favorite might just have to be Team Star, but specifically the executives. Those are the ones that I like the most. Yeah, they're just really cool design-wise. I don't remember their names, if I'm being honest, but all the girls have really cool designs. Like that one girl with like the really, really high boots. She has to walk weird because like they're not really that effective for walking. They were made for her to look cool. And then that other girl with like, I don't know if it's a mask or if it's just her makeup, but she has like a sick ass like looking face. But she's got like that pastel look to her. That's really cool. Well, not pastel. It's a look kind of pastel. It's like, I think it's like blue mixed with like some white. I'm not too sure. It's something along those lines. There is a pastel male who uses fairy types, but it's less cool, I guess. There is a poison type trainer. This is not good. Zubat. I'm gonna swap out for probably Parappa in case Zubat uses Supersonic. But yeah, there was a poison type dude who looked really, really cool. Design wise as well. And then there's a dude, I don't remember his name. It's on the tip of my tongue though. And he made the designs for everyone, something like that. And he uses like a computer, like a laptop on him. I don't remember what he specializes in, but yeah, all the designs for them are really cool. I like a lot of the things in not Galar, but well, I mean, yeah, I do like the things in Galar, which I'm gonna get crucified for that, but I do like. That's not the generation I was talking about. I do like a lot of the stuff in Paldea. And Arvin, you know, one of my favorite characters now. He's amazing. I'm so glad that, you know, Pokemon decided to make a very, very, very lovable person who's just watching out for his pet. It was very wholesome. But yeah, I guess that's my second favorite team, but just specifically the admins or the elites of the group. They were designed really well. I've thought about drawing that one girl with the fire boots, but that's just, I guess, food for thought. Hello, my main man, Archie. What do we have here? I came to see what was taking so long just to steal a few parts, and I find you simps! You SIMP squirrels in my pants looking at! What is my favorite fun having ass? Getting beat by this kid. Ha, that's quite a fierce expression for such a wee little scamp. That face tells me you're not just another mindless trainer brat. The name's Archie. The rough-looking lot you see here are members of my team, Team Aqua. So tell me, boyo, do you know what Pokemon people and all life in this world depend on sea life? That's right, have an ass. That's the Archie voice. I remember that from a long time ago. The sea is an irreplaceable treasure for every living thing on this planet. Archie just got me just back in the mood for Pokemon, and just voice acting for this game. This man is awesome. But with our selfish extravagance, humanity dirties the great ocean, destroying this source of all life. Day by day, we're all destroying our most precious resource. True. Just talking as him just slowly gets you into talking in the Archie voice, which is a bit of, I guess, a mix of Bowser. If we humans suffer from our actions, well, maybe we'll end up getting what we deserve. It's a mix of Bowser and Frankie from One Piece. Maybe we'll end up getting what we deserve, but what about the Pokemon in the world? Pokemon that no longer have a place to live because we stole and soiled their seas. I'm so glad this man said simps. I'm so glad. The Pokemon that won't have a place to raise their young and watch them grow. We are creating a world in which innocent Pokemon suffer as a result of our actions. True. And that is something I can't forgive. True. That's why I came to a decision, see? The foolish actions of my fellow humans that seas have blighted nature itself. I will return everything to its unspoiled beginnings in the beginning. Have an ass. It's not like me to talk so much. Well, I don't know, man. You're sick. Keep on talking. Keep on spitting. Keep on talking your talking. Walking your walk. Never mind, little scam. I'll withdraw for now and leave you be. But understand this. Get in my way again and you won't walk away unscathed next time. Remember that at least. We're moving out, lads. True. His design is so fire this region. Or this season. This generation. Young man. Bob, that was quite a tense situation. Thanks for helping me out. Oh yeah, I almost forgot you brought the parts from Devon. Yep, there we go. There we go. This is it. I can't be standing around here. It's finally time for us to set out on our ocean floor expedition. Thanks for this, and excuse me. Today turned into a good day. I got to talk with Archie, and he talked about simps. But yeah, there really isn't anything else you can really do in the museum. So let's go ahead and get out of here. And we could talk about the new encounters on this route. Yeah. Okay, so now that we're done here, there's like 2 other things that we can do. I guess we're going to get brought into like a cutscene. But before we do that, we're going to go over here. This is the name raider. In case you said, damn, the name that I gave to my Pokemon wasn't heat. It wasn't gas. It was gas minus the G. It was like, if that's you, you can talk to this guy and he'll change the name for you. He'll be like, oh yes, that's a good name, but what if it was better? What if you could change it, buddy boy? Anyways, we're going to get caught into a cutscene over here, so I'm going to just go ahead and swap it out to the top. We're going to act like we're leaving. And then we get dragged back over by the depths of... No, not... Hey, that's Lisa and Allie doing a shoot over there. Are you serious, Lisa? Yeah. We're talking about more Simps. This episode is going to be called Simp 2 Electric Boogaloo. Maybe, I don't know. Hi, everybody. I don't have a good VTuber voice. Licia here. Me and my Altaria, Allie, have come to Slateport City contest... Or... Slateport City's contest spectacular hall for a bit of fun. Yeah. Well then, watch me as I dive right in again today. Yeah, true. Dazzling, dizzying, doldrums defying. Yeah. This is a really cool character conceptually or design-wise. Lycia's miraculous contest scouting. Start. Lucy, scout me. Hey, yo! Licia, Allie, alright, I'm going to bring another fantastic trainer into the wild world of contesting. Eeny, meeny, miny, you! You there watching me with that baffled expression on your face. Hi, have you never joined in a contest? That's just what I want to hear. Then, let's get this show on the road. This is the trainer I'm going to scout today. This dumbass over here, and his name is... Bob True. When I took a good look, I could easily see that Bob is a powerful trainer. Thank you, with my level 13 Goldeen and my level 16 Surskit. Thank you for calling me a tough trainer. We'll get there. See that? Yeah, with several badges of his own already. Thank you. We only have 2. Yeah, me. You can enjoy contest spectaculars at the Pokemon contest here right now. Listen up, because I don't want to see you making your Pokemon strong. I want to see you bringing out a whole new brilliant side of them to show off. So here you go, take these. The contest pass, which is the first thing that anyone needs to take part in a contest spectacular. If you know anything about me, I love Pokemon contests. I love them so much. I wish that Pokemon would make their own spin-off game specifically about these. I wish they expanded on these so much more than they did. I want its own dedicated game. They made the moves so unique, so cool. Oh my gosh, I fingers crossed I don't spend as much time on contests as I do in this Let's Play, because oh my gosh, I will stay here for days if I am not stopped. I love Pokemon contests. I'm here every day. And this one is a Pokeblock kit. Oh, then maybe we do get it early on. Huh. I thought we wouldn't get it till Lilyco, but I guess I'm wrong. Cool that we can make Pokeblocks now. You make them out of berries. I guess that conversation is brought up to now. Cool. Yes, Altaria is her partner Pokemon. It's a, I think it's a flying type. And then it gets dragon flying. No, it's a dragon flying type. And then later on, as its Mega Evolution, gets dragon fairy, I think. Something like that. Yep, and this chapter should be titled A Sudden Encounter, whatever. That's what I call it. Now, everybody out there watching, you better expect great things from Bob, because I do. Thank you. That's it for today. Licia Miraculous Contest Scouting. See you all next time. Altaria, true. Or Altari. That Ace Trainer is a simp. Let it be known. If you feel outraged, try your hand in a contest for me, okay? Teehee, true. I would love to spend hundreds of hours here. Absolutely. But we got bigger fish to fry. We got to talk about the new encounters on this route. And of course, there's going to be like hang on, let me go ahead and swap over to this because we already have something here. This is a Plusle. I love Plusle in mining, but not everybody does. They're all like, oh, well, its abilities are kind of lame and their abilities are kind of ass. Like, you know, like you could get something better. But yeah, not everyone enjoys Plusle in mining. They like them because they're cute, but they don't like them for the other reasons. So, Plusle and mining are your run-of-the-mill Pikachu clones. They usually have the ability plus or minus, plus for Plusle, minus for mining. It essentially is an ability that makes it so, oh, if you're paired with a Pokemon with plus, or if you're paired up with a Pokemon with the ability minus, I guess the other counterpart of it, then they get stronger. However, Plusle can get the hidden ability Lightning Rod, and mining can get the hidden ability, give me a second, Volt Absorb. So, I mean, there you go. I guess if you want to pick out one or the other, there you go. That's your choice. Or I guess pick your poison depending on which ability you want for a hidden ability. I want to say maybe mining is the special defensive one of the two. Let me just check as I have the app on me right now. I want to say yes, and Plusle is the one with the higher special attack. Plusle has a special attack set of 85 and a special defense set of 75, and mining has the stats, I think, swapped out. Special attack 75, special defense 85. My personal pick is mining just because it's a bit bulkier. This is, I think, another Plusle. But yes, Plusle and mining are two encounters on this route. If you're playing Alpha Sapphire, you can get both of them. It's just you have to do a hard encounter. So for instance, let's go ahead and, where are you? Majora, there you are. Let's go ahead and Sweet Scent. And the wild grass, and fingers crossed we find a Plusle horde with maybe one mining in there. Oh, cool. This is another encounter that we can find on this route. It's Magnemite. Magnemite's a really good Pokemon. Already with it being able to evolve into Magneton, it was already pretty good. It's an electric steel type. But in this generation, you can also evolve it into Magnezone. We'll get into the specifics of where it can evolve into Magnezone. Same thing with Nosepass. It can evolve into Probopass. If you ever get your hands on a Nosepass, that is. But the same way that Magneton evolves into Magnezone. But yeah, they're pretty cool Pokemon. They do not have Levitate, I believe. But I do believe they have like an ability that makes it so you get paralyzed whenever you attack them, I think. I'm not quite sure. Let me just double check on that as we continue to do this. Majora one more time. So as Magnet Pull and Sturdy, my bad. Magnet Pull makes it so that whenever it's fighting a Steel type, the Steel type cannot be swapped out, ever. And Sturdy makes it so in case it's being hit by an attack that would knock it out clean, then it would survive it with 1 HP. It has a hidden ability of Analytic. Honestly, I don't know much about Analytic. I have the description right here, but like I'm gonna pretend I don't see that. Anyways, there are more encounters that you can find here. For instance, there is Electrike. Electrike is usually everybody's favorite pick for an electric type. I personally don't really like Electrike or Manectric. I don't know, just conceptually I don't really like them. However, I guess for you Electrike and Manectric fans out there, it gets a Mega Evolution in this game, so I guess props to you. There you go. It's a pretty decent, I guess, Pokemon. I've never used one, so I can't really speak about like how good or how bad it is. So I guess you just have to figure that out on your own. There we go. That's usually how you encounter Minun. However, again, Minun is a rare encounter on this route, and you can only find it, I believe, doing this. I mean, maybe you can find it with dex navving, but it's really rare. So I think the easier way to find it is doing this. And I guess I'll talk about the last encounter that you can find here that is new, which is Gulpin. Gulpin is personally one of my favorite poison types, alongside Muck and Grimer. But Gulpin is a nice mixture of Muck and Wheezing, in the sense that it's not like, oh, well, Muck is the one that's like physically bulky. No, Muck is the one that's special bulkier, and Wheezing's the one that's physically bulkier. I believe that's what it is. I could be entirely wrong. Fingers crossed I'm not wrong, though, because I love Muck. Muck is the one that's special defensively, yes. And Wheezing is the one that's physically bulkier. Yeah, I'm right. And what you booing me? I'm right. Oops, that's not good. But ooh, this is gonna be super effective. Damn, this plus will really knock me off my game. I'm not here to find any like specific Pokemon to put on the team. I'm just doing this for the sake of finding a Minun. That way I can prove to you all that you can get a Minun here in case you're playing Alpha Sapphire. And if you're playing Omega Ruby, you can also find a Plusle by doing this exact same thing. But yeah, Gulpin is very similar to Muck and Wheezing, but in the sense that like, oh, it doesn't really have like the struggle of, oh, you gotta pick one that's more, oh look, there's Minun. That's speak of the devil. But yeah, sorry, Gulpin is the Pokemon that you don't really have to pick for those two. It's the nice even playing field for that Pokemon. It's a nice tanky poison type. It's really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to Chocobo. I'll just catch the Minun just for sake of, oh, I caught it. That way you all can kind of tell how horde encounters work. I'm sure most of you don't need like the, like the how to basic, instruction manual for this. But it's basically just pick the Pokemon that you want to attack and then just attack it, and then keep the one Pokemon that you want to catch out here. Also, no, Minun isn't the shiny type of Plusle. Plusle's shiny type is it's kind of hard to tell it apart from the others. It's just the red gets darker and that's it. Minun shiny, I think, is green. So, in case you're like, oh, this is a shiny Pokemon. No, it's not. I'm sorry. But, yeah, I guess I will end things off here because, yeah, this is going to be a while. Thank you all so much for watching. Next time on Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, we will be continuing through this route, doing the infamous trainer rival battle here. It's a lot of speedrunning, worst nightmares. But yeah, I guess until next time, we'll see you all then.